Alrighty, so Maxpedition has sent us over quite a few of their little small EDC carry pouches and neck lanyards, and we've had the chance to use these things all over the country. I've had these everywhere from Moab all the way to Yellowstone and over to the East Coast to the Carolinas. Absolutely love them. Maxpedition bags. These are the small platy ones. These are the neck lanyards, and this was the beefy. We've been using ours for camera gear. Now, that being said, this is the new one that Tim over at Maxpedition sent us. This is their part of their Legacy series. This is their bug out bag. Ta-da! The bug out bag. Now, I told Tim over at Maxpedition I had no intention of using this as a bug out bag. What I wanted to use it for was a everyday vlog bag for me to carry my camera gear in, because some of the places that I go, you never know what you're going to come across, what's going on in public, what's going on in politics and stuff around the area, that you may want to have your camera gear ready to go so you can capture those moments, i.e. journalism. So that was my full intention with this bag. And now I've been carrying this bag for 2 weeks. Absolutely love it. It carries all my gear. Now I'm going to go through and show you how much you can put in this thing. All right, so the first thing we need to do is actually clear off the desk. Alrighty, so first of all, you're going to notice you've got tons of buckles, snaps, everything on it that kind of keep everything bound together, sucked up tight. Just simply pull on them. It pulls everything tighter together so it's not rattling around, bouncing and stuff like that. Down here on the bottom, you've got all of your MOLLE webbing and stuff with also your hook and loop. I had to pull off one of my little pieces that was on it. It's a QR code. But Maxpedition actually sent me the little bug out bag logo that they've got to go here, and of course you can put whatever it is that you want. Tons of pockets, tons of space. So the first thing I want to go over is this front section here. All kinds of room for stuff in here. I've got this top one has got all kinds of stuff in it. I mean, flashlights, I've got little finger trinkets and stuff in here, little flashlights, like I said, even some toast. Pretty nice. It's a good area to keep stuff in. And that's kind of like my real quick grab bag right there, because I've got a couple of things in it that I just grab really quick to do stuff. And then this one right here, obviously, is a little bit bigger. But this, well, it's got my wallet in it. But it's got one of my most important things in it. It's got my Sendak in it. And this is what I use to keep track of all my notes, my pens, obviously, and a few essentials that I use on a daily basis. This travels everywhere with me. And the fact that that does travel everywhere with me means I can keep it in the bag. Now, if we actually look at the side over here, you can see we've got more MOLLE straps. And obviously, I've got my Leatherman multi-tool here. I've got one of my flashlights mounted to the side. Nice little buckles. And these buckles right here, also, you cinch them up, pulls the bag tighter, no rattling around. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay this thing on its side, and I'm going to just show you some of the main compartments. Now, one of the first compartments you're going to come to is right behind this bag here. This is kind of like a laptop pouch. You can drop your laptops in it and stuff like that. In this particular case, I keep a little e-reader in it, one of the e-ink scribes. So this is what I've got in there. There's also net pockets here for you to put stuff, snacks, granola bars, whatever it is you want to do. And this is as far as this one unzips, so it makes it a little more compact, but able to store those devices that you don't want to get damaged, for being right up against your back and stuff like that. It kind of puts this layer of padding and the layer of everything underneath it between it and sandwiches it in and protects it. So now let's jump into the main compartment, and I did something a little bit different with the main compartment than I think this bag was originally intended for. So all we do is unclip these sides right here, and that's it. And then you can go into the zipper. Now this is a clamshell design, so this whole piece folds over. Now, as you can see, Whole thing folds over. What do I have here? I have camera gear. And I stuck in some of these little spacers that you would normally find in like the high-end camera bags. I've got a bunch of the PGY Tech and stuff like that, and so I borrowed those out of it, laid them in here, and this allows me to put my entire vlogging setup inside of this bag. Keeps everything where it needs to be, not moving around, bouncing or anything. I've got everything in here from a Sony ZV-1, I've got DJI action cameras, GoPros, microphones, even an Osmo 3. Here's your more microphones, and that case actually fits in here, and this, as you can see, has the Osmo in it. And then up here in this top section, we've got a DJI Action 5 on the selfie stick, drops right down into it. My little journal that I carry, this is my pocket one. This is the one that goes with me everywhere with the Syndac. This is what I keep all my notes in for scripts or anything that I may be wanting to do any video shoots on. A couple of little tripod adapters to mount up to the different things. A little tin of index cards, and an Insta360 gimbal for a phone. Another one of the little tripods that you would have in here for the big Sony ZV-1. This is one of the ones that you can use for selfie, all that stuff, and then actually click it out, and then you've got a tripod. Now, one of the things that you can't obviously tell from this bag right here with the way I've got it set up for vlogging and camera gear, right below that, you see this little mesh section? That's actually for you to put a camel pack in. And there are portholes that you would run your tubing through, and they would actually clamp to your straps. And then you can actually use this as a bug out bag. Water, food, supplies, whatever it is you're going to need. That's the cool thing about Maxpedition and their bags. Whether you're using one of the small bags or one of the large bags, they're designed for you. They are designed for you to set up the way you want it. Again, as in this situation, I do a lot of journalism. I do a lot of video filming. I wanted a go bag that I could grab to actually go out and do the filming. So grab your Maxpedition go bags, your small bags, and get out and explore the world on your terms. Pack them the way you want.